Ethan Page is here and can barely walk.
The following contest is an Elimination Chamber match. The rules of this match are as follows. 4 participants will be locked away in their respective pods. 2 superstars will start the match in the ring. The participants will be released into the match in random order. The only way to be eliminated is by pinfall or submission. The last superstar remaining, following the eliminations, will be declared the winner. Making his way to the ring, from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 225 pounds, All Ego, Ethan Page.
We're getting word that moments ago, Ethan Page was attacked backstage. It's unknown who attacked him, but it's a miracle he's even dragging himself out here.
Page's chances of winning the match just took a major hit. The bell hasn't rung, and we already have controversy.
Drew McIntyre sets his sights on a title match at WrestleMania.
And his opponents, first, from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
With Drew McIntyre's track record, you have to wonder if he had something to do with the attack on Ethan Page.
I wouldn't put it past him, and if he did, he gave an assist to not only himself, but also the rest of the competitors here tonight. Ethan was a sleeper pick, and that is no longer the case. Drew is loading up a Claymore or 2 for this huge match.
Gunther is truly is his battlefield.
And from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, Gunther!
Since Gunther lost the World Heavyweight Championship, he has been a changed man.
He's going into that chamber not just to win. Gunther wants to make a statement to the entire WWE Universe. Gunther looks right at home inside that cage.
Trick Williams is here to get back into the title picture tonight.
And from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 250 pounds, Trick Williams.
Trick has all the tools to win this thing. Tonight could be the moment that cements him as a main event star.
This is the biggest stage of Trick's career. Time to find out if he steps up or gets knocked down.
Will the Archetype's comeback survive the Elimination Chamber?
Weighing in at 214 pounds, Cowboy!
Well, this man got rid of his old WWE title because he says the only one that matters is the one around Braun's waist.
And that obsession could be his undoing in the Elimination Chamber. The Archetype would be wise to not look past his opponents tonight.
The Archetype has never won an Elimination Chamber match. That could change tonight. Main event, Jey Uso could earn a ticket to WrestleMania tonight.
Representing the Usos from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jey Uso!
Jey knows exactly what it takes to perform on the biggest stage of them all. He's ready for the chamber tonight.
People have been trying to put...
The Elimination Chamber has been locked and we are underway. The shot at Bron Breakker's WWE Championship at WrestleMania is on the line.
And Ethan Page had to drag himself out here to compete. We still don't know who attacked him backstage.
When it comes to Ethan, it could have been anyone. Either way, we've already got some controversy, and the bell's just rung.
Counter, right when it was needed. Ooh, kick and an uppercut. Like a play to go after the legs now.
Tendons and ligaments in the leg can be easily damaged by that.
Impressive awareness from him.
A quick reversal by Jey. Uh-oh. Flapjack. Way out there. Oof. And main event Jey Uso isn't looking so big after that hit there.
Punctuating it all with one last stomp.
You gotta wonder if there's more animosity.
Uh-oh, the Cobra Clutch is applied. The Cobra Clutch submission is in.
And just look at all this wrenching, the bend on the neck this is causing.
Hey. Elbows trying to free himself, and he escapes. High-level ability being shown with each of these counters. Super kick. Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
The winner of the Elimination Chamber faces Bron Breakker. WrestleMania. Strong kick out there.
There's plenty of fight left in him. Boom.
Rear chin lock, and now just rapid-fire punches.
Every strike more devastating than the last.
Doors open. Now Drew McIntyre will get in on the action. Super kick. Good night. And he has an answer for Jey. Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Oh, that would break your face.
Boom! It's okay, they weren't that pretty anyway.
Quickly, the cover! Barely kicks out.
He's able to fight off the pin attempt, but it's clearly getting more difficult to do so.
Gets lifted into position.
suplex. Ooh.
Drop those ready.
What a shoulder blow. Completely flattened, and that should do it. That has to do it. Oh, and he stops that offense.
Oh, what a sling blade.
The Scottish Warrior thinking big.
Wants to finish this.
Blast off. And he comes in under the ropes now. A lot of damage taken on by Jey, so I'm not sure how this will pan out.
This could be the defining moment of this match for him. What does he do now? Just stomping every single part of his body. Out of the ring to assess the situation from the chamber floor.
Here comes Gunther, ready to make an impact in the Elimination Chamber.
Belly to belly. Kick to the gut. Opponent title.
Future shock. Good night. 2 count. Digging deep for a kick out.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
This is it.
The countdown has begun.
And saw what was coming there. And look at this. Jey about to be trapped in a bad situation.
Roberts left submission applied.
He's in excruciating pain. The hold locked in tight.
Yet he still tap out.
Will this be enough? Now back to the Scottish Warrior. And a kick out right away.
You gotta be kidding me. Referee's hand didn't even get a chance to hit the mat. Oh, getting put to shame right there.
Dangerous for the chamber.
Oh, look at his aggression in the corner.
Yeah, moving into the ring. Trick Williams finally getting in on this chamber match.
Launched with a belly-to-belly.
He's got him here. He's got him up.
Sidewalk slam.
Oh, look at this. Gunther, who loves to submit people, is about to get submitted here. Wait, hold on. Look at this. And he's found a way out of the hold.
Evades the attack.
Oh, roll up here. He breaks the ref's count before 2.
This more.
And there's the cover. No, he gets the shoulder up.
There it is. That fighting spirit. Doing whatever you can to power through and stay in this thing.
Burst into a quick takedown.
Big knee. And right between the shoulder blades.
He's in a bit of agony now.
I can't believe this false count anywhere match hasn't taken more of a toll than it already has. The ring general with unbelievable power.
Gunther seeing things up. Simply unreal. Potentially inhuman. Kicking out at 1. How on earth?
And Gunther definitely thought that would put him down. I can't imagine he's going to take it easy on him after such a defiant kick out. He's hurled out and crashes.
Well, start the count. We know exactly what McIntyre's aiming for. Gunther's on his last breath.
It's about to get interesting.
This match has been absolutely incredible.
That'll cost some teeth. This could do it.
McIntyre reverses and looks to capitalize.
Right in hard.
Cover! 2. Yeah, no, he doesn't get the 3.
It's clearly taking a lot out of them to still kick out at this point, but he knows it's worth it.
Oh, man.
Drew McIntyre. Right now, he's setting it up. He's going to climb off. And Williams, shoulders down.
Late kick out by Trick. This match continues.
He's not done. He's found some reserves, and he's ready to keep going.
Tossing to the side. There's not a single person sitting in this arena.
It's pandemonium, Cole.
Blistering shoulder block. German suplex released. Introducing a boot to the face. McIntyre's just so dominant.
This cannot be how Trick envisioned tonight going.
Steps out to one of the most treacherous sections of the chamber.
Reverse the situation with an elbow.
Reverse directly into an arm drag. The left.
Does he get him here? No, didn't get it.
Oh, he's really giving everything he has in this match, and he's still got more. Trick is on the fringe here. Could be disastrous.
Once more, setting it up.
Down he goes.
Will that overtake Trick? These two standing in each other's way to victory, engulfed inside the steel of the chamber.
He counters with a great reversal.
Cold with a clothesline.
Big knee. And right between the shoulder blades.
Effective counter.
Oh, that punch. Hard punch. Oh my gosh, what impact!
Lands a kick to the gut. Loving blow. McIntyre staggering, can barely find his feet. Oh, McIntyre holding him at bay.
We are witnessing two titans of the times right now.
There is that mythical feeling in the air in the arena.
He's doing everything he can to fight out of this tough spot. Kick connects with a body. And a big...
Going for the 3 count. And a kick out at 2.
Oh man, this has to be getting close to the end. He wants him back up so he can knock him back down.
Oh, baby, gonna ring it out a little bit. Gonna go for that top wrist lock. Oh, good. Wait a minute. Big punches.
Trying to desperately fight that way out, and the hold is broken.
And there's McIntyre catching that second win.
The Scottish Warrior as ferocious as he is resilient.
No, don't do it! Top things to the high-rent district, but the price ended up being way too steep.
Oh, he flips that around.
Oh, man. Arm wringer applied. Leg lariat with the arm wrench. Very nice.
Hitting the mark.
Going for the pin for the win.
He's done it. The Archetype has done it.
The Archetype is going to WrestleMania.
Oh my God, that's Jacob Fatu! Where the hell did he come from?
Fatu's on a rampage.
Delivering vicious headbutts, one after another.
We know what's coming now.
Wait, what is Fatu thinking?
He's thinking he's going to take this to the next level. He's climbing the damn pond.
He's 20 feet away.
Are you kidding me?
Holy!
Fatu just demolished the Archetype's road to WrestleMania.
And left us with more questions than answers.
Fatu, why did you assault the Archetype?
You got it twisted. I didn't assault the Archetype. He assaulted me. Hell out the way. He assaulted me. When he walked in here and said my title don't matter, when he stole my spot in the Elimination Chamber, he assaulted me. Archetype, next time I see you, it won't be in the ring. It's gonna be in the crime scene.
Ladies and gentlemen, WWE Champion Braun Breaker and his special counsel, Mr. Paul Heyman.
Thank you, Byron. I'm consistently surprised by the fact you still work here. Who's first? How about Marcus Brown?
Thanks, Paul. Braun, congratulations on the big win tonight. You really looked like you were ready for the match, and...
Too much wind-up, Marcus. Robin, give me something good and make it quick.
Paul, security footage confirmed Jacob Fatu attacked Ethan Page before the match, and after the Archetypes win and the...
What happened in the Elimination Chamber tonight was nothing short of a tragedy. But allow me to correct your well-intentioned but factually flawed statement. It was not a victory for the Archetype. You see, an Elimination Chamber match, by its very definition, requires a full complement of combatants, a full complement of healthy combatants. Anything less is a farce, another stunt, just like the archives. The main event of WrestleMania is sacred, and the opponent for the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Champion Braun Breaker must be unimpeachable. I can't speak to any of the rumors swirling in the locker room. I can't confirm or deny what people are saying.
What rumors, Mr. Heyman? What are people saying?
Robert, right? You're asking the wrong guy. I'm merely the promoter of the most devastating professional athlete of the 21st century and have no way of knowing if the Archetype conspired with Jacob Fatu to severely harm Ethan Page and his chances in the Elimination Chamber. But I can tell you that as of now...
Paul, let me jump in here. I'll take on the Archetype. I'll take on Fatu. I'll take on Ethan Page if they can scrape him off the floor. Make it a fatal four-way.
What my client means to say is that he is ready for the main event of WrestleMania no matter who his opponent is. But right now, there is no #1 contender for the WWE Championship. Okay, thank you very much. No further questions. The champ has places to be.
Tell me it's not true, Nick. Tell me the rumors are just that. Rumors.
Look, I fought for you. Pierce did too. But the board met. They reviewed the footage, listened to Heyman's arguments, and they came to a decision. Your Elimination Chamber victory has been nullified.
Another dusty finish? This is just like what happened with the New Day.
It's an unfortunate coincidence.
Come on, somebody is pulling the strings here.
I'm not going to say that you're wrong, but those strings have been pulled and we are where we are. The WWE board wants a clean, undisputed #1 contender. If we don't give them one soon, they're ready to let your buddy Adam Pearce pick someone from Raw.
You want a clear-cut #1 contender? I know how to give you one. Put me in the ring with Jacob Fatu. Winner goes to WrestleMania to face Braun.
Fatu leaves chaos in his wake everywhere he goes. If this ends up in another controversial decision...
It won't. Because you're gonna put us in a match where there's no running, no hiding, no politics, and nobody pulling any strings. You lock us inside hell in a cell.
I'm going to have to smooth this over with the board. But I'll make the match.
Tonight, there will be no escape from the Samoan werewolf.
The following is a Hell in a Cell match. Making his way to the ring from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
I have never seen a more intense look on the face of Jacob Fatu, and that's saying a lot.
Jacob Fatu made a statement at Elimination Chamber when he assaulted the Archetype. Forget about a rematch at WrestleMania. Tonight, he ends the comeback once and for all.
The Archetype is ready for the most dangerous match in WWE.
And his opponent from Wisconsin, weighing in at 214 pounds, Cowboy!
I'm not a conspiracy theory man, but every time the Archetypes get close to the WWE Championship, something rises up and get in his way.
And this time, the giant that rose is insurmountable. I think the Archetype's dream of a championship comeback ends with him broken at Jacob Fatu's feet.
The Archetype has never been locked in a cell with a force like Jacob Fatu.
Jacob Fatu annihilated the Archetype after Elimination Chamber. Why on earth did he challenge the Samoan Werewolf to a match where he will be locked in a cell with it.
Because the Archetype will do whatever it takes to challenge Braun Breaker for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania, Wade, including a walk through hell.
He might have bought a one-way ticket, Michael. Fatu promised a crime scene, and they just locked the damn door.
Jacob Fatu cuts him off. Springboard off the top.
Missed timing with that springboard. Whoa, what a chop right there.
The Samoan werewolf thinks the Archetype stole his spot at WrestleMania. He's going to take it back in hell in a cell.
Oh my, how in the world did he kick out of that? It's not over yet. Plenty left to go in this one.
Looking to explore every inch of hell here now. Oh, he had the wherewithal to counter Jacob. Oh, my God, no. He just snapped the beam that holds the cell wall. That's solid steel. And that was a precisely measured attack. A consistent attack being mounted on Jacob Fatu.
Jacob Fatu is going to have to dig down deep here.
Big impact. Starting his climb up the cell with absolutely no fear. Clinging to the side of the cell as he makes his way up.
This is the definition of throwing caution out of the window. And the WWE Universe is on pins and needles for it.
Super kick! So many things could go wrong. No one's thinking rationally here, man. Just fueled by hate.
He didn't plan for this.
Holy hell. A terrifying fall to the mat.
The thud as he
pinned. This could be it. And the count stopped short of 2.
I don't know how, but it looks like he's got a whole lot left in the tank. What a kick out.
Already he's taken on some damage.
Yeah, that's the kind of offense that opens people's eyes to Jacob Fatu.
Wards that off. What a response. Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure. He's headed up the cell, climbing the wall.
Does he even know what he's doing? Does he know how close he is to flirting with disaster?
He's on top of the cell now, but that's a long way down.
Yeah, getting up there is the easy part. It's how he gets back down to earth that matters.
standing on top of the cell, looking
Irish whip toward the edge.
Fatu is hanging on.
Here comes the Archetype.
Whoa, look out. Don't fall.
Fatu setting up for the Samoan drop.
No way.
Jacob Fatu and the Archetype just came crashing down through the top of the cell.
Tell me I didn't just see that.
We got to get some doctors out here.
All the doctors.
Are you kidding me? How are these men functioning?
I cannot believe what I'm watching right now.
Believe it, Wade. Believe it.
Somehow they're back to their feet.
And this match will continue. Huge super kick right on target. He's faltering, slowly getting up. The springboard attack fails to land.
Wicked shot. And he retaliates. Clothesline.
Jacob Fatu is shaky. The end of the tracks for him.
Time to end this. Down he goes. Can Jacob Fatu come back from that?
He's still in this fight.
He is still alive. That kick out just proved it. Incredible.
Though you gotta believe he'll be looking for the kill shot one more time. Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Oh, he's got something in mind, and he needs a table to pull it off.
Looks like a bag, but what's in the bag is what's more interesting.
The steel chair. Looks like he's opted to go with the simple but effective statement here.
Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure. Oh, he had the wherewithal to counter Jacob.
Oh, senton connecting right on target.
Vicious reversal with an elbow right to the punch.
Spear! A consistent attack being mounted on Jacob Fatu.
Jacob's being cut off at every pass.
He's about to become the chairman.
Right into that steel chair.
Oh, heads up, chair's flying. Who knows what's coming next?
Jacob Fatu a step ahead there.
Boots taking a rough hit from a thrown trash can.
And he has no response for this barrage of offense.
Just letting himself get run over now.
Grabbing this odd bag of God knows what. Surely with sadistic intentions in mind.
Basement drop kick. Quick cover for the win.
There's two. And he picks up a monumental victory.
Here is your winner,
The Archetype just walked through hell, and now he's on the way to Braun Breaker at WrestleMania.
Paul Heyman has got to be watching this very closely, and he cannot be happy. The Archetype defeated Jacob Fatu in a vicious Hell in a Cell match. He does deserve it.
Thank you. You have been with me through a lot over the last year. But I finally punched my ticket to WrestleMania! Now, we got a WWE title match to make. So get out here, Braun Breaker!
Ladies and gentlemen,
Here we go.
my name is Paul Heyman, and I stand before you tonight not as the special counsel of the blue chip off of the dog-faced block, the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE champion, Braun Breaker. No, I'm here as a friend. So please listen. Your obsession with redeeming your loss to Braun Breaker and proving yourself to me is going to destroy you. You won the right to challenge my champion at WrestleMania, but you don't have to. You walked away before, you can do it again with your dignity intact. Or you can finish your comeback on the grandest stage of them all, being wheeled out of the stadium on a stretcher.
That's a good speech, Paul. I just have one question. Does he know?
Does who know what?
Does Braun know how hard you've been trying to keep us apart? You know, I kept asking myself why a group of WWE superstars took an NXT detour for a shot at the tag titles. Why'd they pick that exact moment to play parking lot hit squad? Eventually, the light bulb flicked on. It was you, Paul. You wanted me distracted. And that night Hector and I got our shot at the New Day, everything was falling into place until you strolled into SmackDown. Right on cue, Hector's trapped in the locker room. We lose the titles on a technicality, and before I know it, he turns on me and costs me the Rumble. And whose fingerprints were on all of that? Yours.
Well, congratulations. That was quite a summation. See, the thing is, my father was a great attorney, and he taught me to always be one step ahead of the prosecution. You missed something. Something big. You ever wonder why you were stuck on SmackDown all this time? Why Braun Breaker was always just out of reach? I made that happen.
Never underestimate the wise man.
Who do you think poured poison about you into Jacob Fatu's ear? Me. Again and again, I stopped you in your tracks. You had the audacity to say no to me? You were a lucky workhorse. I could have turned into a thoroughbred as the next Paul Heyman guy.
That's the champion, and he does not look happy.
And neither does Paul to see his client out here.
This was not part of Heyman's master plan.
Is this all true, Paul?
Braun, I did what I did to protect you.
You think I need protecting? From him?
No, no, no. This business needs protecting from the archetype. WWE needs protecting from the archetype. These people need protecting from...
I'm the champion, Paul. You don't make the call. I do.
Ron, I am your oracle. Listen to me. This man...
Hold on, Heyman. I think you've forgotten something. You don't get to make matches. And you definitely don't get to stop them. It will be the WWE Champion Braun Breaker defending against the Archetype at WrestleMania.
It's official. The match we've all been waiting for. WrestleMania. Braun Breaker versus the Archetype.
And Paul Heyman just got played at his own game.
I got goosebumps, Michael. This is gonna be a straight-up classic.
Funny thing about comebacks, everyone watches the start, everybody watches the end, but a lot of people miss the middle.
That's too bad. That's where the real work happens.
Exactly. You've had quite the journey.
With a few detours.
Detours? No. Your time on the Indies, putting in the work on NXT, battling Fatu and Hector, it all led here. Main event, WrestleMania.
It did.
You're going up against Paul Heyman. I know what it's like to have him in your corner, and I know what it's like to be across from his golden child. Nobody is better at elevating a wrestler's strengths and hiding their weaknesses than Paul Heyman.
Must be nice.
Oh, it is, trust me. I know as well as anyone what he brings, the good and the bad. You've got to wonder what would have changed if you had said yes to him. Between you and me, if you could go back.
There's no point in dwelling on it. I'm focused on my future, which starts tonight. The past is the past.
Yeah, you never know. Who doesn't love a good comeback story? Anyway, Good luck out there.
Aw, look at you. All serious and stuff. Big main event energy.
Need something, Liv?
What? I'm proud of you. You made it back. Took what? 12 months? But you got off the back of that milk carton. The great archetype. Finally getting your shot.
Everybody's path is different.
No kidding. I never would have taken the long road. Honestly, was it fun playing tag team dress up with the rookies? I mean, it was sweet, but in a sad way. You can't tell me you didn't get tired of waiting your turn. All that buildup, anticipation.
Yeah, maybe a little. I'm not going to say I never got hungry.
See? A hungry archetype. That's one I'd pay to see. I bet he wouldn't have let Paul Heyman get away with all that manipulation. Maybe next time... Don't wait. Don't ask, don't earn, just take. Kick the doors down, make a mess, and smile while you do it. Trust me. Bad behavior? It's so much more fun.
I mean, it's not like I don't see your point. I do wonder why I took the exact road I did.
Ooh, I think that little voice in your head? You should start listening to her. She's...
Before you showed up, there was only one question anyone was asking around here.
Yeah? What was that, champ?
Is the next face of this company gonna be Braun Breaker? Or Jacob Fatu? Then you show back up, and even though I threw you around like a rag doll, people keep telling me the archetype should be in that conversation. Is that what you think? That you deserve to be on my level?
We're about to find out in front of 80,000 people. Because tonight's not about me. It's not about the comeback. Tonight is about whether you can carry this company on your back. And I know that I can.
Your old school mind games ain't gonna work on me. You did yourself a favor waiting this long. If you'd come at me last year right after our first match, I'd have retired you for good. Even you.
Maybe. Or maybe I just had to lose to learn all the holes in your game.
The problem with that is I got no holes in my game. I'm not some gimmick. I've known exactly who I am my entire life. A champion.
Then you're in for a rough night. Because if that's the only way you see yourself, what's the mirror gonna look like without that belt around your waist?
I'm not gonna find out because tonight, your comeback is over.
Look at you, standing here, main event of WrestleMania. You took every road but the easy one.
I definitely hit some potholes along the way.
It was all worth it to get here. Maybe get the chance to knock Heyman's teeth down his throat. Not that I can officially condone that sort of thing as the general manager of Raw.
Officially.
But I can understand why you'd want to. I'm sure you've had a lot of pent-up frustration. When I showed up at TBD and made you the offer to go to NXT, I don't know if I would have blamed you if you told me to go to hell.
I did think about it for a second.
You made hard choices. Some bad ones, some good ones.
We can reminisce more some other time. But right now, I'm focused on...
Good. Now go out there and finish what you started.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Undisputed WWE Championship.
The comeback story of the decade culminates at WrestleMania.
The comeback story does culminate tonight, but is this going to be the ending the Archetype dreamed of? Or will all the hard work and sacrifice end in disappointment at the hands of Paul Heyman and Braun Breaker?
Look, I'm choosing to believe the past year meant something. This isn't the same Archetype who stepped back into the spotlight and got shut down. Oh, no. This is a new man who put in the work, and it's about to pay off.
The Archetype looks to rewrite history here tonight.
Under the guidance of Paul Heyman, Braun Breaker steps onto the grandest stage of them all.
After everything that Heyman did to put roadblocks in the Archetype's path, you have to wonder if he's on the same page with Braun Breaker here tonight.
That was just a minor speed bump on the road to WrestleMania for Breaker. By all accounts, they worked things out and are ready to walk out together with that WWE Championship.
Braun Breaker ready to shut down the Archetype once again.
Introducing the challenger from Wisconsin, weighing in at 214 pounds, Cowboy! And his opponent from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 250 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, Braun Breaker!
The unification of the World Championship and WWE Championship in 2002 brought us the undisputed title.
The one title to rule them all.
There are matches that change the course of WWE and define era.
Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down.
Quick pin, championship on the line. The champion into the pin. Early cover for the title. Raises the shoulder.
Still pretty early in this match to go for a pin.
Hit hard and straight into the pin.
And the champion kicks out in one.
We'll need to get a little more to put this one away.
Devastating blow to the neck right there.
The WWE Championship is on the line on the grandest stage of them all. Braun Breaker is defended against the Archetype, and Paul Heyman looks concerned that he's about to lose his meal ticket. Pummels the shoulder.
Both wrists captured and boom! Good night. What a knee.
Down for the pin. Two. Only a 2 count.
clutch cinched in.
Torturing their opponent.
Cole Breaker likes to talk about having that dog in him, but Braun...
Trying to escape, and yes, the hold is broken. Shoulder tackle.
And now taking the chance to go to the outside, get a little bit of distance.
This battle is spilled into the ringside area and is drawing dangerously close to our table.
Oh, just crashing into the table.
Cuts the attack off. Oh, what a clubbing blow. Applies a counter for Breaker. He quickly slides into the ring.
The ref's count continues. He better hustle back into the ring.
Taking flight. Oh, catches nothing but air, man.
Ooh, he fends that off. Clothesline to the back of the neck.
Retaliating with a strong elbow.
Spine buster.
Clothesline.
Managed to get out of harm's way.
The champ struggling to stay on the defensive there.
Yeah, but you got to expect that at this point in the match.
Ooh.
Nice counter from Breaker. Braun lining him up from the top turn. From way up. Oh, crash and burn.
Took the wrist. Received absolutely zero reward.
And that may have just been the turning point.
Standing his opponent up on our desk. What he's gonna do.
Going for the home run.
Steps into the table.
Shattering the announce table and perhaps a few bones as well.
And now gets tossed into the ring. And now he's going to the top rope.
From above.
From the top. Diving double axe handle.
Got the cover. Looking to hang on to the title.
He breaks the ref's count after one.
His opponent has to be absolutely frustrated right now.
And here we go, returning to the ring.
Shot right to the neck.
Oh, what axe handle. Taking steps toward the top rope. From the top rope. From the champion.
That had to take all the energy he's got at this point.
The end for Breaker is looking inept.
Grabbing hold of Breaker. Just snapped back to the ground there. This may be the challenger's moment.
Oh, not yet. They just got the shoulder up.
We almost just had a new champion. Less than a second away.
Listen, that should have ended things. And look at his face. At this point, you have to believe he's losing some faith in himself. Placed him in the corner.
Breaker is out of the way. With the tackle.
Ooh, and fights back.
Watch out.
A slingshot across his body.
Putting it all on the line and coming up big.
Living dangerously to get the upper hand. And he gets sent back into the ring.
Spear. Looking to put this one away.
2 count.
The moment that Paul Heyman feared the most just happened on the grandest stage of them all.
Nonetheless, the comeback is complete. We have a new, undisputed WWE Champion.
Any criticism that Paul Heyman coddled or protected Braun Breaker, that's just going to get louder.
Hold that thought, Wade. What is Paul Heyman doing?
He's heading back to the ring.
Heyman does not know when to quit.
The champ senses something's up.
Is Paul Heyman begging to jump ship?
This is a pivotal moment that could shape the rest of the champion's career and the future of WWE.
After everything the Archetype has been through, how can he forget all that and side with Heyman?
Better to keep your enemies closer.
Like it or not, the Archetype and Paul Heyman now sit at the top of WWE.
For Booker T, Wade Barrett, Corey Graves, Michael Cole, and this has been WrestleMania.
Hey, I don't want you to freak out, but did you notice that Paul Heyman, your sworn enemy, is standing right over there?
Yes, I know. We're actually working together now.
Really? Y'all turned beef into brisket. Nice. But you should know, Paul Heyman has been known to play mind games. And those are my third least favorite type of games. Right after blame and reindeer, those fancy donkeys cheat.
Good to know. What's your point, Truth?
You know what kind of games I do like? Video games. I mean, if this was a video game, you'd have lots of options. In fact, there'd probably be a whole menu just called options. And after you figure out how to exit that menu, you could go back and try the whole game again. You'd give up your championship, but think of all the new choices you could make. I mean, you could reject NXT and go down a path that led to you trying to attack me with a giant dirt spoon. That would be crazy. There's tons of new things you could do, and all you'd have to do is try and believe and click on some text if it popped up on the screen.
After finally winning the title and getting Heyman on my side, you think I should throw that away and start over?
That's a good question. I'm gonna stand here and think about that while you go defend your title.
You and me, the Archetype and the Wise Man, finally working together. It just feels right, doesn't it?
Let's just make one thing clear, Paul. This arrangement doesn't mean I've changed who I am. It was simply a business decision. Now that I've climbed the mountain again and become WWE champion, I want to stay here as long as possible. And you're going to help me do that. But it has to be above board.
Understood, my Archetype. I will provide you with invaluable counsel and leave any unscrupulous behaviors in my past.
All right. What do you have lined up for my first title defense?
I'm not too sure how this individual even got a title match. Your call whether to grant it or not.
I expect more from you, Paul. What else do you have? That's not the kind of title defense I want. Got anything else?
The following is an Extreme Rules match, and it's for the undisputed WWE Championship.
Here comes the Great Khali.
7'1", nearly 350 pounds.
The Great Khali started his career without a single loss in 8 months. Anyone who steps in his path is going to get stomped on, torn apart, and left for the vultures, man.
You're right, Buck. Khali is as mean as he is gigantic.
Nobody can stop the Great Khali.
Heyman backs power, and this superstar is no exception.
Paul Heyman doesn't attach himself to talent. He attaches himself to their future legacies. And he's working hard on writing this one.
Is he? Or is Heyman just riding the champion's coattails?
Frankly, I don't think he cares.
Through every scenario and has his champion ready to go.
Introducing the challenger from Punjab, India, weighing in at 347 pounds, the Great Khali! And his opponent from Wisconsin, weighing in at 205 14 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, Cowboy!
The unification of the World Championship and WWE Championship in 2002 brought
one title to rule them all.
There's the bell, and this championship match is underway.
Oh, yeah, and this champ...
Well, take a look at this, fella.
Oh, that's more like it.
Seriously? What was that?
That was a message.
Shoulders down. Championship at stake. Kick out before a 2.
Early attempts rarely pay off, but they do wear down your opponent.
Right to the breadbasket.
Trading back and forth blows now.
And this match is swiftly turning into a knockdown, drag-out affair.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
You can just see their arms getting heavy after all this. Somehow still standing, somehow still punching away.
When Extreme Rules match is just about anything goes. You really can't hold back.
Yeah, which is why the end result always tends to come down to who the more sadistic superstar is. No, it's not pretty, but it is what has to be done to come out on top here.
Oof! Barely covered for the title. Only getting one out of that pin.
Because he's not even close to running on E-Man.
He answers right back.
Thunderous clothesline.
Big clothesline.
Caught with a clothesline.
Pin attempt by the champion. And he kicks out.
Yeah, it's still too early in this match for anything else.
Textbook snap suplex. Now shoulders down.
Here we go. He's still not staying down for the count.
And now he's taking the time to show a complete lack of sportsmanship. This could backfire for him.
And what's going on here? Oh, no. No, he isn't. He's got nasty plans for that ladder.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
About to introduce some metal into the mayhem in the form of the trash can.
Using that championship with such malice.
These attacks of the champ are adding up.
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Quick evasion from him there. Boom! Connected fully with that one. Carly, a step ahead.
Sliding back into the ring. A big kick to the gut. The clubbing forearm.
Great in-ring IQ on display there.
Suplex.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Close fist connects. Exiting the ring, taking the action outside.
He's thinking a steel chair is just what he needs to wreak some havoc here. Oh, watch out. There's a seat for your face.
Flying onto the ladder.
Yeah, but they're not exactly a safe landing either.
From the top.
And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
Looks like things are heading our way.
Stand in front of me, dog. This is a new suit.
He's setting something up.
Belly to belly.
Khali dodges out of that.
Ouch. Landing the uppercut. Lots of damage under the challenger now.
I mean, this kind of damage is almost guaranteed in an Extreme Rules match.
He's been taken hold of.
And down with the belly to belly.
He gets back into the ring.
And he chooses to leave the ring.
He's got himself a shovel. I think he's looking to bury his opponent quite literally. Taking a beating from a shovel. Good God almighty, that could end it all right here.
Khali is now under pressure.
Perhaps Khali needs to go back to the drawing board.
Running out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some.
Stops the kick.
And one more reversal. Talk about evenly matched here. Oh, basement drop kick.
This is what giving your all looks like. These superstars are pushing beyond their limit, whatever it takes.
Able to counter with a takedown. He's finally able to get the reins on this one.
This could be the moment he was waiting for.
This is the kind of performance that takes to be goated.
It certainly puts you in the running, Booker.
The great Khali rallying the crowd behind him.
I don't know what they're looking for here.
Pulling out the table, and I'm sure he's not planning on being the one to go through it.
Oh, jeez. Ooh, one step ahead there.
Oh, what a clothesline.
What a raucous crowd here tonight.
Yes, that must have been left over from the recent road work that was done under the ring.
Got out of dodge that time.
And dropping down with the leg.
That last attack really took a toll on the champ.
Most people could only hope to weather this storm so well. It's not easy protecting yourself in Extreme Rules.
Oh, what a chancery. And now he gets back into the ring. He's making his way to ringside now. Table with their opponent.
Setting up the table. Hopefully he's thought this through. Absolutely Herculean feat of power and strength.
And this hold is getting tighter and tighter.
A pure battle of wills now. Can he hold on long enough to escape the hold, or will he be forced to tap?
And yes, he's able to get out of this dire situation.
The whole arena is on their feet at this point.
And that must be fueling these superstars. Just another burst of adrenaline could end this. Khali bomb! And Khali continues to find a way to forge an attack.
Once again, the great Khali is swinging the momentum to his side.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring. We have a pin for the title. Kick out after one from the champion.
The muscle memory's got to be taken over now. Pure instinct to kick out before three. Big move by Khali, attempting a submission hold.
After everything he's been through, will he give in right now? Will his body give up?
This hold has him going through hell. Does he have anything left?
Wait, look at this. And a great counter to the submission.
is reeling in real danger now.
Trying to go for it again.
Oh, very effective takedown there.
Going for the
Hope might be lost for the challenger.
Retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the undisputed WWE Champion, Cowboy!
The champion wins. Paul Heyman celebrates. The WWE Undisputed title isn't going anywhere.
When the Archetype came back, he was on point and methodical. But Paul Heyman has turned that precision into something unstoppable.
Hey, I don't want you to freak out.
Yes, I know.
Really? But you should know. Right after Blame and
Good
Ring,
to know.
you know what kind of games. And after you, I mean, there's tons.
After finally winning the title...
That's a good.
I made this match happen just for you, the greatest champion of all time.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match and is for the undisputed WWE Championship.
This dude is one of the most impressive young superstars we've seen.
Braun Breaker on a meteoric rise in WWE.
A modern-day genetic freak who hits and moves like no one else.
Braun has so much speed, so much power, he can shift the ring with just a single move.
Breaker moves like a bullet train, a one-man wrecking crew.
Already titles to his name in NXT and on the main roster. No telling what this kid can do.
Braun is a second-generation talent who has truly come into his own.
Already plenty of championship gold to his name, but still hungry for more. Backed and elevated by Paul Heyman, it's the champion.
Spend any time with the Archetype and Heyman, and you can see that this really isn't a traditional manager-client relationship.
That's right. There's a very clear hierarchy in this pairing, and the Archetype is sitting at the top of it.
His partnership with Precision does not want to leave the title behind.
Introducing the challenger from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 250 pounds, Braun Breaker. And his opponent from Wisconsin, weighing in at 214 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion,
Not going to be any question about who's champ after this.
Emotions running high. These two don't want to wait to get going.
Starting things off with a good old Donnybrook certainly set the tone here.
A lot of intensity, a lot of passion. You can really feel the heat.
Breaker caught off guard.
Oh, slammed down hard. And that is exactly how a champion stays a champion. Keeping those title dreams alive a little longer.
And you got to think that all the plans are out the window after that.
He's bringing up the always dangerous ladder here.
And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
Oh, he grabbed the table, and I know someone is going through it.
Going for the classics and grabbing a steel chair. Hold on, here he goes. Braun applying the submission here.
Just look at... Trying to keep the hold on, but no, couldn't keep it locked in any longer.
Haymaker, but trapped.
Driven down STO. Talk about a hard landing. Flesh connecting painfully with hard steel. And the dents on the chair is proof.
Some damage being dealt to the champ.
Well, decision-making clearly looked effective there.
Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks. Now looking to do battle right here in front of us. A picture-perfect moonsault.
Unexpected agility, and that's going to cave in a chest for sure.
Climbing to the top. What's he thinking? And what's this manager looking for under the ring? He has no business down there.
He better start moving quick.
Yeah, I got a feeling our announce desk isn't going to be long for this world.
A stop sign? Was there some road work going on that I didn't know about?
But wait, look at this determination to get out of this, to create separation.
Elbow! Fends it off. Good counter.
Into the table.
Setting up that table, no doubt he has dangerous, painful intentions in mind here. Directly into the pin attempt.
A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
I didn't think this match was close to over.
Knee to the midsection. Bang to the neck.
table set up correctly now.
Heading to the top rope here.
From the heavens.
Failed to hit the bullseye.
And able to skirt around that attack. Oh, man.
Chin-breaking uppercut. And Braun's having trouble managing this onslaught.
Braun needs to start reacting quicker.
Wielding that shovel like he's got a blind date with destiny.
Wedging that table into the corner. What he's thinking now.
And he clearly believes he has all the power now, wielding that weapon. Well, he's not digging holes, but I'm sure he has quite the alternate use for this shovel.
He gets into the ring.
Smacked with the shovel.
The challenger struggling for anything here.
This is a bleak-looking situation. It might be over here soon.
The table behind him now, not where you want to be.
Slapjack! Unbelievable impact. His body in ruins. The table just obliterated. Set up for a second time. Down he goes.
And it is purely academic at this point, as the champ surely knows now.
The intensity in here is off the chart. They just keep going.
No one is giving up an inch of ground here. Double leg takedown. Gonna stack them up here. Look at him.
The champ looking to put this one away.
Cover.
The champion retains. Here is your winner, and still the undisputed WWE Champion, Cowboy!
Paul Heyman celebrates as his client retains the WWE Undisputed Championship. A dominant win from what's become the most dominant herring in WWE.
Any criticism he took when he joined forces with Paul Heyman looks silly now. They say the proof is in the pudding. Well, tonight the proof was in the ring.